Hi, welcome back to the Sortivalist channel. My name is Fred, your host, and today we're going to be making something. So anyway, you're probably wondering why this is sitting here. I was walking through the Goodwill the other day, and I came across this exercise band, and I liked the elastic on it. I thought, I could probably make something out of it. So, and then I got to thinking on the way home, this was like $2. It really wasn't that much. That's the beauty of, Goodwill and thrift stores, is you can find really cool materials for like really cheap, and then take them home, and, who cares if you cut this up because it's only $2. Anyway, it made me think of, sling poles and sling pole fishing. And so today I'm going to turn this exercise band into a sling pole. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Once again, I'm your host, Fred, and today we're going to make a sling pole out of this exercise band. And the reason I'm doing it is because a while back I bought this spearfishing head. It goes on a pole, and I've never used it. And it was just sitting in my toolbox, or my tool shelf. And I didn't know what I was going to do with it. And then I came across this at the Goodwill, and I figured I could make a sling pole. So that's what we're going to do today. For this project, you'll need a set of zip ties, steel wire, 2 small bolts, 2 screws, a spearhead, a broomstick, and your elastic. The first thing you'll want to do is drill a hole about 2 inches down on the broom handle. I used a 1/8 inch drill bit because that's just bigger than the size of the steel wire. You'll want to sand the edges of the hole so it's a nice smooth opening for the steel wire. Next, I take my exercise band and remove one of the handles. I'm going to set it aside because after I cut what I need from it, I'm going to reattach the handle later so I can salvage what I can from the exercise band. But for now, I'm going to measure out about 24 inches, make a cut at my line, and then at the very end, cutting off the nub where the handle was attached. For the next step, I take one of my small bolts and feed the wire through it, twisting it off so it essentially acts as a cork. When you're finished, it should look like this. Now, take that bolt and stuff it in the end of the elastic. You'll want to push it in enough so that it's deep enough for you to use the zip tie to hold it in place. Then, as I said, take your zip tie, slide it over the end of the elastic, and pull it tight, essentially closing off the pathway for the bolt, making it impossible to come out.
Once that's done, feed the other end of the wire through the broom handle in the hole you drilled earlier, and repeat the process. Now we move on to the tip of the spear. Take your spearhead, slide it right on the end of the broom, and fasten it in place with the 2 screws.
So there you have it. Pretty simple to make. You got yourself a sling pole using pretty much anything you have around the house. The only thing that it might have trouble with is this. You can get it on Amazon for like $4 or $5. Or if you don't want to use that, take an old knife and just cut the grip off. And if it's a full tang knife, you could make a slit down the middle or down the front, beginning of the broom handle, slide it in and fasten it on that way, and then there you go, you have a spear tip. But it's pretty simple. All you do is you slide your hand in just like this and cock the thing, and you hold it just like that. And when you're ready to just spear a fish, you just let go and it jabs the fish. So why don't we test it out and see just how well it works. Come on. So there you have it, guys. This is how to make how to make a sling pole. I think it works pretty well on my target. It does move a little slow, but I think that has to do with the size of the pole that I used, or maybe I'm just not, drawing the elastic far enough to give it that force that it needs. But I did put a coat of polyurethane on the broom handle to make it nice and slick. So I recommend doing that if you really want it to be effective. I really can't wait to get out and try this, but where I live in Vermont, and where I live, it's very cold and very snowy and icy out. So I don't think I'll be using this until spring or summer, but I will kind of make a short video this summer to try and to show you if it works or not. Hopefully I can bag a fish with it. But yeah, if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Take care.